All right, good day, gamers. We are playing some Ardennes 44 on Vassal.com. My name is Game Master Dave. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My chat is open. You can send me some messages if you want. Let's level up. All right, I am deep engrossed in a game with my friend Anthony, and it is. We just did a save. We played some combat before. If you've never played Vassal, it's a pretty decent program. I believe what I'm trying to do here is I am got to set up my attacks to see if I'm going to attack anywhere. So I'm playing the Western Allies, and Anthony is playing the Germans, and he is invading in the Ardennes 44. This is Battle of the Bulge by GMT Games, and I have I got to retreat. I just have to prevent Anthony from getting anything good. Uh, um, so he's got to collect. Let's see if I can find a spot right here. You can see. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse on the stream? He's got to collect these little stars. He's got to collect 10 of these, or he's got to exit some units off the map. Oops. Or he's got to exit some units off the map. So I know a lot of you may not know how to play this, but those that do, if you've liked this game and you want to send me a message about it, that would be great. I'd love to hear it. So I'm now deciding whether or not I'm going to attack anywhere, and basically the first numbers on these counters is the attack number. So I've got 5, 10, 11, 12. He's got 6, so I'm 2-1. I could shift that to 3-1 with this artillery. Does he have any artillery in range? I don't think so. 3-1 is really not that good. Here's my combat chart. So I'm thinking that I'm not going to attack. I really just need to defend against him. Let's see. I'm not attacking here. I'm not attacking here. I don't believe. I could get an armor shift with this. And let's see. I could get. He's out of range of the artillery. But that would be 2-1. I think generally I don't want to attack unless I got 4-1. See, engaged. Exchange is bad. That means we each lose a step. Getting him engaged and firefight is okay. This is really good. So probably 4-1 is the best option that I need to get. I'm not going to sit here and try to explain all the rules, but if you do end up watching this series, you will learn the rules as you go by. Here, I'm getting toasted. This unit is going to collapse, and basically he's going to capture Dykirch. There's not a whole lot I can do about that yet. So I'll see what happens. Let's see. Over here, so I'm not going to attack anywhere over there. I retreated some of these units back. He's going to get delayed with some of these traffic markers. I'm just going to make sure that I turned on. Okay, I did turn on the volume. That would stink if I've been talking this whole time and nobody could hear me on stream. I've got 6 attack here in this stack. But really, the defense numbers is the second number. So he's got 7 defense there. He's got 4 defense there. I could get an armor shift against this stack here. But it's really not worth it. Look at all these guys coming up behind. I'm going to be hard pressed in this spot. This is a good stack, but really, I'm not really attacking. I'm much more defending. So I'm going to be toasted through here. Woo! No attacking, no attacking. This guy, he doesn't have, he can't attack. He can't attack. Whew, I am so outnumbered. It's unbelievable. I've got to move this artillery. I think I couldn't move this artillery. I think this is where we're at. I did all my movement. So, I need my rules. Let me grab the rules real quick. Let's make sure we got the sequence of play here. We just did movement. We just did rally. We're doing combat. And anytime during the combat phase, the phasing player may remove engage markers from from allied units, but I've got to either disengage or attack. So I could disengage these guys. I think it's not worth it. Just let him sit there. My whole thing is delay. He's got 6 turns. He's got to accomplish his mission in 6 turns. I got these guys coming up. I just moved them up. Oops. What just happened? 4 unit. Nope. 2 unit. Definitely not attacking. I could get an artillery shift in one of these attacks. But it would be 1-to-1 with an artillery shift. I just don't think I'm attacking. So, let's see. Combat phase. Conduct all combat units may break down before advancing after combat. I don't think I'm doing any combat. Traffic marker phase. I think that was the next thing that I'm doing. So, I'm writing a note to Anthony. Oh, I need to actually begin log file. So, Vassal works off of a whole bunch of like log files. And so you can basically make moves. You can send notes to the other person, and like I'm about to type some notes here. You'll see, and so when basically what's going to happen is that Anthony's going to play back the notes that I see them. So I'm going to place any traffic markers from the. Okay, so I need to place. I should have 2 traffic markers somewhere. Where the heck did they go? Yeah, there's my 2 traffic markers. Okay, so I get to place those 2 traffic markers, but there was something about I can't place traffic markers on game turn 1, I thought. No placement of allied traffic markers on game turn 1. Okay, we're in game turn 2, so I'm pretty sure I can start placement of German. Okay, so, oh, you couldn't see that? That one didn't seem to show up on Twitch. When I switched to this screen, the turn record check doesn't show up. That's weird. Let's make sure I'm still connected. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it moved. All right. So, all right, so I get to place 2 traffic markers, and that's going to add +2 movement points. I think, where was those couple breakthroughs? I got a couple traffic markers over here. This was a bad breakthrough. They're going to get him in combat, but they have to move first. These guys could move up this way. These guys could move that way. There's already a traffic marker there. They're going to engage this guy, so their turn is going to be done. Maybe I try to put a traffic marker here so that these guys, if they try to use the roads to go this way, to push this way, it'll slow them down. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me grab this traffic marker. I guess I got both of them. So we're going to put one here. All right. And then the other one, they could go down this road. Woo. Yeah, let's not let them do that. This is a messy area with the woods and all that stuff, and my traffic markers are ready. So unless I think another area is, nope, I think protecting this area is better. So let's put that second traffic marker over here. I'm going to put it here. That way, they're sort of blocked in around this area here. Just trying to slow them down a tiny bit. Now, it's too bad you can't see when I bring up my turn record track. I've got a ton of reinforcements coming in game turn 3. We're in game turn 2, by the way. I did not do this in particular. I didn't start these streams when I started the game. That's okay. So you're sort of like in the middle of the game. But it is what it is. Okay, so now I place my 6 traffic markers. Now, this what's interesting is that there's a randomization of this. I have, as you'll see, each one of these traffic markers is numbered. So now what I need to do is I need to roll a 2d6, and whatever I roll on those traffic markers are going to be removed. So that's pretty neat. Okay. Just sending a note to Anthony. Place traffic markers. We'll roll now to remove 2 of them. Okay. I guess I'll roll one at a time, really. Let's see what happens. So number 1 is getting eliminated. And number 3. So that opens up this road. Ouch! That's a horrible road to open up because he's got tanks right here. Okay, so this trap. Let's see if I can return to holding box. Great. There's like a little trick. 1, it might be down here. Where's 1? 2, 5, 6. I don't see number 1. Must be over here. No. Must be under a German unit. Okay. I don't see number 1. Hello, number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Where's number 1? This is annoying. I'm on stream and I can't find number 1. There's 4. Okay, there's 2. They're going to be all messed up all over the place. There's 5. Huh. There's 6. I'll just send him a note. I can't find number 1. What is? Let's see. Okay. They got 2 in there by accident? No, there's only 1 in there. Weird. It like disappeared. So I'll send him a note. Can't find traffic marker number 1. Okay, so maybe there's a. Where are those markers? That's not it. So you can't. Can you see this board, this screen when it comes up? Let's see. I mean, there's a slight delay in the chat. I'm waiting. It would be really annoying if you can't see the combat chart. You can't see the combat chart. Huh. You can't see the terrain effects chart. Not on Twitch. It's not picking it up. So like these are different cards that I can press on a whole bunch of stuff, and you can see the oh good. Oh, I just oh there it is. Okay, I just found the traffic marker. There's a button on the top. I can highlight them. Okay. I use the button on the top to highlight the traffic markers, markers, and found number 1. Remove to holding box. Yeah. So, what do you play? You play any really difficult strategy games? I'd love to hear about it. Send me a chat message. Follow this channel. Love to get some subscribers. Tonight I'm going to be online at 10 p.m. I think I haven't talked to my wife yet, but at 10 p.m. right here on GMG Dave, I will be. I believe I might be doing Sagrada, so that'll be exciting. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you heard my wife say that, but so let's see. Okay, I did that. I rolled the 2 dice to remove the stuff. I'm going to check for supply. Okay, so supply. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple units that aren't in supply. So let's look up supply. What is this? 23.1 is the rules. By the way, this rule book has a 32-page rule book. Not so big because the advanced squad leader games I play have like 200 pages. So I need to check supply, and I'm pretty sure I got units that don't have supply. During supply and surrender phase, the phasing player checks supply and surrender for all his units. Players check for supply by tracing a supply path from the unit to a supply source. If a supply path cannot be traced, the unit receives an out-of-supply marker. If the unit is already out of supply, there's no additional effect. If any unit bearing an out-of-supply marker from a previous phase can now trace a supply path, the marker is removed. Supply is available at certain map edges, German map edges, so on and so forth. Wait a minute. While allied ones are indicated with a white star in a green circle. All right. Allied units in the off. Okay. Supply path is a path of continuous hexes from a unit to a supply source. A supply path can consist of two portions, an overland portion and a road portion. The overland portion, if any, must always come before the road portion. Overland portion of the supply path may be up to 4 hexes long. It may traverse all types of terrain, including across rivers, with the following restrictions. It may not enter an enemy-occupied hex or cross or enter enemy zone of control bond. It may not enter a vacant hex in an enemy zone of control other than the first hex of the path. Okay, an overland supply path may enter that first vacant hex in an enemy zone of control, which is useful for units partially surrounded by enemy units. The presence of a friendly unit in a hex will negate the supply blocking effects of enemy zone of control within that hex. Okay, so here is the problem. I'm pretty sure everything is in supply, really. I'm not boxed in except for down here. I'll show you in a second. These two units are a problem. Oh, okay. So this one, the first hex I can go to can be in an enemy zone of control. So if I go here, then the next hex I got to go to is not zone of control, which it isn't. This can't. I could go there. No, all zones of control. He's going to be out of supply. I'm guarantee it. Status. Yep. Now, what is isolated? We got to know what isolated is. And what's the other thing? Let's see. Other change label. Okay, don't want that. And by the way, I'm still learning this game too. So maybe you've played Ardennes 44 before. Maybe you know more about Vassal than I do. So come help me out. Now this guy, he can go supply 1 hex enemy zone. Oh, look. So this guy can't go here. Let's see. I want to do an arrow. Place arrow. Right. Okay. Oh. Rotate left, rotate left, rotate left. Okay, so I can't go here. 1 hex here, 1 hex here. So I should have placed my markers, my new markers. I'll put arrows down next time. Let's see, let me write him a note. I'll put arrows down next time for my traffic markers to make it easy to see them. I can put arrows down now. Marked unit out of supply. Okay, I think I can copy, clone. I think clone this, right? And then I can. Oh, I can move up and down when I just by move. How did I go down there? The screen moved. Because really, what I'm having is it's sort of a pain in the butt because the screen is so small. I just got a small computer. So I placed one here. let's clone this again, and I placed one here. Okay, there we go. Now, Anthony, now let's clone this one again, because I'm now checking for supply for this guy, and I don't think that he's going to be in supply. I can't get to a second zone of control spot, a second hex where I get to enter a road network that isn't adjacent to a German unit, isn't in the zone of control of a German unit. Got to plan that a little bit better in the future, maybe. Status out of supply. Okay, so supply phase is done. German player did not win. Allied end turn. Record the completion of a game turn by advancing the turn marker one box. Oh, I guess you guys can't see this. So that is what it is. I advanced it to game turn 3. You may not be able to see it, but he gets some airborne troops. He gets some armor, and he gets some really wimpy infantry. So that's good. I want him to keep getting wimpy stuff. And even the armor is okay. It's some STGs. So 326. Not so bad. I get a lot of stuff. And most of them are coming in 3H. Some are coming in 3AB. So 3H. Let's go back to this board. So this turn, I've got some units. See how this is an A down here? I got some units coming in this A. Actually, I'll zoom back out a little bit more. So I got some units coming in down here. And H. Oh boy, look how far up these guys are going to come. Oh no, I think they're coming in over this side. F, G, H. So they're coming in over here. So they could come in here. It's not that far. And they could use this road network, and I can move them with strategic movement. So we got some, we might be able to move them down pretty quick. All right, so I think that is it for my turn, because it's going to be the German turn next. Why did it arrow moved you out of supply? Allied player game. Oh, I moved it to. Why did it say this? The artillery supply phase. I don't understand what happened there. It's giving me these notes, and I don't understand what they are. Okay. Anyway. Just sending Anthony. Turn 3. Your turn. I moved. Turn marker. Okay, and then we've been saying BTY for a back to you. And now with Vassal, I've done my notes, I've done my moves, and now I press end log file. And now it's going to save it, I hope. Oh, I didn't do the back to you. Okay, so now it's going to save it, and it's going to see how it like records all the stuff that I did in this log file, so Anthony can see it all, so he can check it, even though he's not online right now, but he can check all the stuff that I did. And then what it does is he can open it over there, and he can go step by step by step through all of this stuff that I did. And then he can do his turn, and the game system records everything that he did, and then he sends the file back to me again. So so that's it. Let's see. I will show you real quick. We're only playing a 6-turn scenario. There is like an 18-turn scenario, I think. And you can see it takes over all this map. Now, north orientation, I think, is to the right, if I'm not mistaken. But in the big campaign game, the objective is for the Germans to basically get up here to the north of the map and exit like 18 combat units off the map. That's like saying we're going to Antwerp. And if they get 18 units heading towards Antwerp, they win the game. That's essentially it. Right now, he's just got to get 10 victory points by taking 10 locations. I think he can exit some troops off the map too. But I'm gonna have to take a look at that. All right. So with that said, thank you so much for watching my first Vassal stream on Twitch. And I hope you enjoyed. Hope you can check it out. I'll add it to my YouTube channel, GMG Dave, at some point soon. And with that said, give yourself 100 experience points for checking us out. Really appreciate you stopping by. And until we meet again across the internet, keep your powder dry and your ammunition boxes ready. Because I'm out of supply. I definitely did not do that. I didn't keep those ammunition and food ready. I'm totally surrounded by Germans, and and your soldiers strong. Have a great night. Thanks so much.